Guys, any doubt? I will tell again, once again. So I have a classes. Okay. So class A, class B, class C. So class A, first portion is network portion, remaining are host portions. Class B, network, host and host, and class C is a network, host portion. So if you go to the class C, only one host portion, it means 8 bits are there, 2 to the power of 8 minus 2, and totally 254 number of devices I can connect in a single class A network. Example I have taken here. So this is my class C IP address. Okay, it's a class C one network, and this is the total range of network. And here it is total 254 systems I can able to connect in the same logical network without changing network ID. Okay, so the first one we call it as a network ID, and last one is a broadcast ID. It represents which network you are belongs to it. When you are communicating between two devices, you have to tell what is your network. So based on your network, so both will communicate each other. Okay. Similarly, for a class B, 65,534 IP addresses we are getting. Class A, we are getting 60 million IP addresses, like a 16,777,214 devices we can connect in a single network. Here I took some examples, like if you based on your devices in the organization or a single network, so what class you prefer? So you have to take the class, select the class based on your network. Okay, so based on your size of the network, means number of devices in the same network. Okay, so like I have 100 PCs, preferable class C. I have 150 PCs, preference is class C. I have 300, so class C is not enough. I'm going to class B because it's the class B give more than almost like 65,000 IP addresses. But class C is 254 only. So it is more than 254. Then obviously I choose class B only. If I have a PCs like a more than 65,534 devices in my network, so compulsory I have to choose class A. Class A support up to 16 million uh, uh, number of hosts in the same network. But if you have a more than 16 million means 16,777,214 devices, more than that one is there, then it is very difficult, means you can't judge it. Okay, so then we have to do some more extra few things we can able to do it, but that is another part. But better keep in a mind, in generally max limit is 16 million. Of course we can connect more than that one also by doing some adjustments. Okay, so this is if you have a 200 pieces, you can go for a class C, no problem. 200 pieces, okay, because it is a 254 is a number of pieces, 200 is a plus or minus, no problem. For example, exactly you have a 250 pieces, exactly 250 pieces are there. You can choose class C, no problem, but better to choose class B. Okay, you can choose class C. Okay, my preference is class B. Why? Question is why. Okay, so I will tell an answer, so don't worry. So why I choose class B instead of class C, even though it is 250 is a lesser than 254, because if there is a chance in a network, may there is a adding new, yeah, very good. In a future it may increase, very good, good answer. Okay, in future maybe there is a few more devices may added, possibilities there, maybe there is more 10 pieces are added, then instead of changing entire network kind of stuff, instead of concentrating on changing entire 250 IP addresses, totally 260 IP addresses planning, that time, to avoid that kind of confusion, better to put it in a class B directly. We have already 250. There's a possibility of futurely maybe there are adding new 10 or 20 VCs extra. The possibility is there, so definitely go for class B is the better one. Okay, but it is under class C range only. Okay, so this is your number of hosts per network. So this is also, there is a name for this one, statement for this one is number of hosts per network or subnet. So some people this call as a subnet, even though if they are not subnetted it, or a subnet also same number of hosts per subnet means in the a network, in a one single logical network, number of hosts we can able to connect it, that to valid hosts. Okay, so guys understood this point, number of hosts for each network. So yesterday we discussed in the last, that is subnet mask. So I will tell the subnet mask just like yesterday again. Okay, so we'll see that one again. So where are I discuss? All are in your notes only. So if you want, I will share the notepad thing also. This is some examples, right? So I'm putting these examples here. Each one having a lot of gap in between each thing. Notepad to wordpad. Okay. So last part of means we discuss about yeah, I will share the notepad thing also. Okay, this is like a running notes now, so both are become running notes, same copy only, but I will share both the things. Yes, so save it. Actually, there is a link sharing is there, that is a different one. Okay, no problem. Okay, guys, just continue. So I will tell what is subnet mask. That's it. So default one. Yes, here it is to always try to remember. First thing is repeatedly you have to practice it. Practicing repeatedly. So one more second. Very simple. So you will understand easily. Any doubt or anything not understand, please ask me again. I'm the person who is telling the thing, means you have to ask me. Okay. So this is a default subnet mask. I'm writing here default. It means it can be changeable. Okay, default subnet mask. So what is a subnet mask? Subnet mask will tell you which one is your network ID. So it will calculate and it will give you your network ID. When you are communicating one device to another device, so it will generate a network ID and it will tell. As we know which one is class A, class B, class C, and based on subnet mask only we can understand, or maybe system can understand what is your network ID. It's a default, means it can be changeable, but if you change, your network will be changed automatically. So that thing also we'll see. If you observe, wherever the 255 is there, it's network. Wherever the network is there, there is a 255. Whereas the host is there, it is a 0. This is for a class C. Okay. So what is this 255 thing? It means there is a role called a network bits and host bits. In IP address, we have a network and host portions are there, and also it is in a binary, so we have a network bits and host bits. Network bits represents ones in the form of ones. Network bits represent in the form of ones. Host bits we represent in a zeros. Host bits as a zeros. It means in the subnet mask is always follow like this 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 like this only. It never be 1 0 1 0 in the subnet mask. It never be 1 0 1 0 would be there. Okay. So yeah, I will put a like this. Okay. It never be like this. It never be like this. Just always remember. It is always once, then zeros. If you are see here it is itself. Okay. It never be like this. I'm not calculating any 32-bit 64 kind of stuff, just for understanding only. For example, if you take 255.0.0.0, the meaning is 888. So I'm converting in binary, that's it. Like this. Okay. If you take 255.255.0.0, it will be like this. Okay, like this. Even you can take a class C base also, like subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Third octet, fourth octet. Okay, so you can calculate number of zeros. How many zeros are? 8 zeros. How many zeros? 16 zeros. How many zeros? 24 zeros, right? So if you go to the previous one table, 8 zeros, 16 zeros, 24 zeros. What is it representing? Host portion. This represent host portion. This represent network portion in the IP address. This is subnet mask, but wherever the 1 is there, the 1 bit equivalent bit is represent network bit, and this is represent host bit. So this is the your subnet mask is look like. Okay. Yeah. I will continue this subnet mask again in afternoon, and how to calculate the subnet mask also I will take, because it's already 110. So okay. Yes, yes, yes. Now anyway, I will disconnect it. No problem. It will become large file to download. A lot of people using mobile hotspots. Yeah, right. Yeah. In a break time, I will pause it definitely. Now I will disconnect it. In a lunch time, I will disconnect it. Okay. Again, I will connect it back at 2:30. Okay. So guys, everybody join by 2:45. Any late, so maximum time is 3 o'clock. Okay. Don't start login after 3 o'clock. Log in before 3 o'clock. It means 2:30. If you started, you are in a queue. I don't start anyway to 2:30 because I have to cook. It will take time at least, and I have to eat. So it will take time anyway. So by 2:40, try to be there. If you are early, you can also discuss or you can ask some questions. So then few of the questions. Max time is 3. Don't be late. Tell everyone if anybody is disconnected now. Okay. So that's the thing. So take a break, lunch break. We by login, everybody log in by 2:45. Okay. I'll start at 3. Guarantee. So no late after 3. So I'm not going anywhere also. Okay. Bye. We'll meet. No bye. Yeah. 0608.